is classy.
No chance of going in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Drops a monster 4 under on the day.
Frank, we're not at the beach. We're in the California desert, but I'm staring at plenty of sand right here.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving here. This is where somehow you do have to focus on exactly where they put the flag, and that's on the green stuff. Green is 36 paces deep. If you can just focus on that and don't let Pete Dye's sort of weirdness with all that snaking bunkers left and right, then just try and approach it as a straightforward par 3. I know it's easy to say, hard to do. This looks like it's going to find the target.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Stacking them and racking them.
Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard. Well, with a good shot here, Rich, I tell you, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. What a shot. Perfectly placed right next to the hole. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. On fire right now. 7 under par.
Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
And it makes the green in regulation. Headed for a handful right now. 4 birdies on the day.
Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. Will you break down shots or break down a hole? How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Continues to putt beautifully.
555-yard par 5 8th hole. Frank, is this a 2-shotter or a 3-shotter?
Good question, Rich. It starts to shrink down by the walkway, which is around that 330-yard mark. That's the decision has to be made. Personally, I think you try it at first, because even if you do find a fairway bunker, then it is certainly a layup. If you've got the distance, it's well worth the risk.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now. Oh, this is right at it.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Frank, how rare would this be if this putt drops?
Well, this is I'd like to say once in a lifetime, but on the odd occasion we do see back-to-back eagles, but it certainly is something to watch.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Frank, the par 4 452 yards is all you want.
Every day just by poking it down the left side. But who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. Might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under.
Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.
Nobody.
Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the East Lake Golf Club is the home course to legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It's the oldest course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today. Frank, what is the layout like here at East Lake?
Tremendous old-style layout, Rich, sort of very much up and down. And remember, this area was stricken by poverty years ago. Now it's one of the most pristine golf courses in the world. It's a traditional golf course, Rich, straight-up design. Everything's in front of you. And normally it's a par 72 for the members, but by reducing 5 and 10, they become like whopping par 4s for even the best in the game. Par 3s, too. Excellent test here at East Lake.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
One under early in the round. Here at the par 3 second hole, bunker left, bunker just short of the green. That water is not in play for most of these professionals. The green is 34 yards deep. The key here probably is to keep it below the hole. It can get tricky if you're above it. That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
And getting ready for the putt. solid par to remain 1 under.
Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
The majority of players hit like 3-wood off the tee here. It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't get any real advantage getting that much closer to the green. If you can carry that right bunker and keep the ball in the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full short iron, whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron. And that's a scoring club.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
The approach here at the 3rd. You can't ask for much more than that. About 5 feet away. Beautifully done. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Has to like that one. Another birdie to get to 2 under par. Now to the par 4 fourth. At first glance, you see 440 yards. Some of us might say that's a long par 4. But in today's professional game, that is not long by any stretch, the way they are bombing it down there with that driver. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Oh, he loves that one. You can see it. This one is high, it is deep, and it is gone. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Oh, what a shot. I mean, almost in. Has a hat trick and looking for more. 3 birdies now on the deck. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
We knew it right away, Frank. That's a good one.
Solid.
Now getting set for the approach here at the 5th hole at East Lake. Frank, what's the right way to go?
Well, if you've got a long club in hand, you can sort of bounce the ball and let the ball sort of turn to the left. Everything slopes from that back right corner to that middle left portion of the green.
That is classy.
No chance of going in.
Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
so to 4 under with a 2nd straight birdie.
Frank, it's pretty simple here at the 6th hole. 209 yards over water. You need 1 good strike of the golf ball.
It sounds easy, doesn't it?
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. Rich, it's gone.
In the hole. You do not see that every day. That, folks, is a hole-in-one. Wow. We're at the 7th now.